Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Giorgia De Luigi. I am 20 years old and I am Italian. A few days ago I had an idea, starting from the sentence of the day and building a speech, talking about my experience and also giving you some advice. I hope that all of you are well and that today has been a satisfying and happy day. The phrase of the day, according to the philosophical calendar, is I honor your freedom by choosing mine every day. We all want to be free, free to choose, free from worries, free from social conditioning, free from suffering. Yet we continue to live as inmates in a prison without bars, sentenced to imprisonment by the most severe of judges, ourselves. To think, for example, that we will be free only when we have achieved the famous financial freedom. Does it not make us slaves to money? Feeling truly free often has much more to do with our state of mind than with our outcomes or external conditions of life. Our world is made up of labels, concepts, and social beliefs, but these are nothing but illusions. In fact, therefore, we live in a shared dream. This collective dream has been imposed on us since our birth, through the words, stories, and teachings of our parents, our professors, and in general the society in which we grew up and lived. If we want to gain our personal freedom, we must first learn never to use words against others or against ourselves. When we express ourselves, we must be sinless. This is especially true for our inner dialogue. We will only be truly free when we stop judging and blaming ourselves all the time. Taking back control of our inner voice means taking back control of our life. Never take anything personally. The truth is, in fact, that nothing that people tell us or make us have is about us. There are many of these dark times that others claim they have reasons, and these claims that they are right, and these people, but a lot, have to do with the frustrations and hardships these people go through. Learning to never take anything personally, however, is not easy. In fact, it requires a deep self-awareness and unshakable self-esteem. Fearing the judgment of others and taking it personally is often a sign of unresolved fears and insecurities. Never take anything for granted. Never assume anything. For example, if we greet an acquaintance on the street and he doesn't answer us, we could assume that he's an asshole. But the truth is that he simply may not have seen us. Even more serious are the assumptions we make about ourselves. Maybe we underestimate ourselves and take it for granted that we are not inclined to a certain activity, or maybe we overestimate ourselves and face bitter disappointments that make us feel bad. In both cases, we are taking for granted something that we don't really know. It is therefore much more useful to replace assumptions with targeted questions and constant practice. Only through in-depth study and experience can we arrive at a direct knowledge of reality. Never assume anything. Don't be guided by prejudices. Never take anything for granted. Study, deepen, develop an insatiable curiosity to understand how things really are. Always doing our best actually means putting aside all our excuses and keeping our perfectionistic tendencies at bay. In fact, it can happen the day when we wake up tired and nervous, we have zero desire to carry on our academic and work commitments, we would like to throw away all our good habits. In conclusion, we won't feel our best every day, but we can do our best every day. On some days, doing our best can mean reading even a single page of a book, exercising at a low intensity, or meditating for just a few minutes. It doesn't matter. Whatever our conditions, we can always do our best with what we have at our disposal at the moment in terms of time and energy. Applying these principles, perhaps we will not be able to wake up when we like, travel everywhere, or buy everything we want, but we will certainly be able to conquer another type of freedom, a deeper freedom. A freedom that does not require the achievement of external results, but rather than an internal condition. And it is only when our head and heart are free of chains that we can finally feel free. And you? Do you really feel free? Let me know in the comments. I hope this video was useful to you. See you tomorrow with a new video.